I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. I think they'll probably be quite dense. I have moved, had dinner last night. A bit windswept, but I'm not going to wash my hair because I'm definitely going to go swimming tomorrow. Do not let me not go. To be honest though, I don't care really because I bundle a load of yummy stuff on the top. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly vlog. I'm in the garden as usual at the moment. I'm just going to sort of faff about with a few plants, and I've had my breakfast, which I'll show you in just a second. We've got quite a bit planned this week, so I will take you out and about, but today is gardening and then Spanish class. Here's my breakfast today. I've got one of my chickpea flour, quinoa and veggie fritter things. I've cooked up some asparagus, tomato, pepper, just in a little bit of butter or, spread. And there's some seeds on there, and then I've got raw carrot and hummus. Well, I've had quite a successful time doing the gardening, and now I'm just trying to make some chickpea flour flatbreads. I've kind of mixed a bit of chickpea flour, some spelt flour and a bit of my sourdough starter together, but I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. I'm just cooking the first one at the moment. I think they'll probably be quite dense, and yes, I've put chia seeds in them as well. To be honest though, I don't care really because I bundle a load of yummy stuff on the top and they're filling, and I kind of feel like I'm having some bread, and I've used up the spelt flour as well, which is good. I've also got the slow cooker going. I put that on this morning. I've got a whole chicken in there. I don't know if I'll eat any of that, but I've also put a load of veg in with it, so I can do a kind of a pasta sauce type thing for later. Well, these aren't looking too bad. I'll show you them when they're done. They're done. Here's a little bit of one of them. Do a taste test. They're fine. Quite nice. I used to make chickpea flour flatbreads all the time, and yeah, like I say, they're really good for lunch. I'll show you what I'm going to have in a minute because it is almost lunchtime. So I'm just sort of building up my lunch. So this is the flatbread, where you can see I've nibbled a bit earlier, and then I've got my homegrown salad leaves, some tomatoes, some pickled onions, and then these look disgusting but they are really nice. I've got cooked aubergine and courgette. I'm going to put them over the top. I'm not sure what else. I'll have a rifle through the fridge and have a look. So I put the courgette and the aubergine on, which I just heated them up, and then I put a bit more salad leaves, and then I thought, I fancy something sweet on there, so I've got some chopped up apple, some seeds and a big dollop of hummus, and I'm going to go and enjoy this, and this will keep me full all afternoon because I'll be in school later, so there's no opportunity to eat, but yeah, this will fill me up. I'm ready for school. That lunch was very yum. It was very filling actually, but then it was a great big plateful, but it's all good stuff. So it looks a bit dark. I don't know why, because it's a lovely sunny day. I did yesterday record my craft podcast thing, but I don't really like how it's come out. I'm all over the place in it, so I think I'm going to redo it. And I don't know why I'm telling you that really, because you'll probably see it before you see this one, but I'm not sure. So if you haven't seen it, it's because I haven't re-recorded it. I might do it at the weekend after this one. I'm confusing myself now. Anyway, I need to go and make sure everything's in my bag and head off to Spanish class. We've only got one class this week because our teacher was away yesterday, and we've got it's May Day, isn't it, on Thursday, bank holiday here. So yeah, so only one class this week, but I better go. Wednesday morning breakfast is a chickpea flour wrap with hummus, tomato, salad leaves, aubergine, courgette and a cup of coffee. It's Wednesday now. I have moved, had dinner last night, obviously when we got back from Spanish class, and I'm actually just doing a little bit of homework now from one of my books that I bought ages ago. We were doing possessive pronouns in class, so I'm just having a little practice. And I've just been doing bits and bobs around the house. After lunch, we're going to head down to Corralejo and just have a potter about, probably take our flask and our beach chairs. I might take my book and yeah, just have a bit of a chill. The weather's divine, so I'll take you along with me. Well, I'll show you my lunch first and yeah, when I've finished my studying. That was so lush today at Corralejo. I look a bit windswept, but I'm not going to wash my hair because I'm definitely going to go swimming tomorrow. Do not let me not go, whatever happens. Right, I'm cooking the dinner. So I've got here, I've got potato wedges, skin still on, with oregano, paprika, bit of olive oil and some black pepper. And then just a bit of, that'll be roasted onion. I'm going to do cooked tomatoes with it, but I'll put them in a minute. Garlic mushrooms. Martin will have chicken, and I've got the fake chicken, the soya chicken from Mercadona. I nearly said Marks and Spencer's then. That's because I was talking to my friend yesterday about Marks and Spencer's, because she used to work there. I'm just going to put this in the oven and then I'll chat more. That's in the oven, and I'm making as well for tomorrow morning overnight oats. I know I've been doing the glucose goddess, and I do these days tend to have a savoury breakfast, but this isn't strictly a savoury breakfast. However, she does sort of say that you can have like yogurt and berries as long as you put some healthy fats with it. So I'm not going to have yogurt because I'm not really eating dairy, but I've got this on the go. So this is enough for 4 portions actually. So we've got it for tomorrow and then the next days if we want. So there's oats, seeds, which are for healthy fats, lots of frozen berries. I've grated some carrot in there. There's also some peanut butter, which again is healthy fats. Oh, not pomegranate seeds. What are these? Passion fruit. And lots of cinnamon. Go away, fly. And then I'm going to use unsweetened almond milk. And I'm going to give that all a big stir, and that will be delicious, ready for our little day out tomorrow, which you will see probably in about a minute's time. I will show you the dinner when it's ready, and I'll show you this tomorrow, because hopefully we'll be sitting on the beach eating it. But yeah, I haven't had any sweet breakfast for absolutely ages, so I'm going to see how this goes. I feel like there's enough healthy fats in there that it won't do me too much harm in terms of triggering me. And also, to be honest, we're going to be out walking tomorrow, so I won't eat anything else till lunchtime anyway. And we do go out a lot in the summer to, you know, and it is nice sometimes to take the breakfast, especially if we're going out walking early, because it gets too hot later. And I think I would also, if I had some, put some grated courgette in there, which again, you don't really taste it, but it just adds a bit more veggies and a bit more fibre. So yeah, that's it mixed up. I'm just going to add the milk, and then I will portion it up, and it'll be ready for tomorrow. Thursday morning, and it's bank holiday here, and we've headed to Grandes Playas in Corralejo. We've brought our breakfast with us and our flask, and we sat on the beach and ate our breakfast and just marvelled at how gorgeous it is. Then we walked across the dunes, which this is a walk we used to do all the time. I absolutely love it out in the dunes. It's so peaceful, so wild, despite the fact that you're actually quite near the road. You can't hear the road. Stunning views across to Lanzarote and Lobos Island. When we got to kind of the edge of Corralejo, we stopped off here for a coffee, and this is the very first hotel we ever stayed in when we came to Fuerteventura. So it was really fun to sit there and reminisce about what it used to be like. After the coffee, we walked back along the beach, which, as you can see, was absolutely stunning. And again, a walk that we used to do a lot and really, really enjoy it. I always like to stop here and look at all the lovely flowers, really giving the spring vibes, and just absolutely stunning. Then we decided to go to Banana and have some lunch, and I had a veggie wrap which came with like half a bag of nachos. Delicious. And then we went swimming. Yay, we went swimming. Well, we got in the sea after that massive lunch. I'm surprised that I didn't sink, to be honest. It was freezing for me when I first got in, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And the waves were quite good, apart from that one at the end that was a bit massive and we weren't aware of it, put it that way. I thought my swimming costume was going to come off. But yeah, we've done it. So we're heading off to Villaverde now to see our friends. It's Friday morning and we're off for our morning walk, and then I need to do some housework, gardening and a bit of shopping. But first, walk and coffee. We did a lot of steps yesterday in the end. We did about 12,000. So that was good, wasn't it?
I did more than you because my legs are shorter.
It's lovely and warm today. I'm probably going to go swimming later. I'm really glad that we went swimming yesterday because it's kind of got me back into it. I knew it would. I knew I just had to do it. So, and it is warm now. So I've swept out the back. I'm going to sweep out the front garden. Then I need to tidy the kitchen. My friend yesterday gave me a load of beetroot, so I need to sort this out. General stuff around the house. I've been listening to my video every day for this new, it's not a diet, it's a 90-day program. So we're on day 5 and it is fascinating. I have to say I think it's going to be very challenging, but I think I'm ready to hear it, if that makes any sense. Oh, my ear itched then. Is that a sign? It's making me question a lot of things, which is a good thing. And to be fair, I do that anyway. And I always have done. But I think with anything, any kind of change in your diet or your lifestyle, you have to actually make changes. You can make excuses. I'm great at excuses, but they don't work. So I think this is going to really challenge me, and I don't know if I'm going to like it, because I've got a horrible feeling that a lot of the things that I like to eat and drink are not going to be recommended, shall we say. but I really want to give it a go, and I'm going to give it a go 100%. It's only 90 days, and yeah, like I say, I feel ready for it. And it's been really interesting hearing some of the things and being made to question. Like, you think about this, what are your rules around food? We all have them, and they can stem from like childhood things. A lot of mine stem from being on diets for so much of my adult life. You know, what excuses do you make? What little voices in your head do you have telling you you shouldn't eat that, but you want it, but you've had a bad day? That kind of thing is really interesting. And like I said, I think in my last vlog, having read lots of self-help books and stuff over the years, a lot of these processes work because you learn to observe yourself. It's a very big thing in yoga as well. I mean, a lot of people think that meditation is clearing your mind, and it's not. It's observing your thoughts and not becoming attached to them or attaching anything to them. And it's very easy with food to attach a certain food to a certain feeling, and or to use a certain food to get rid of a certain feeling. There was one thing that the guy said which I found really, really interesting, and he was telling a story that he was talking to one of the people that was following the programme, and the guy said to him, I don't know if I can do this programme because freedom is a really important thing for me, and I value the freedom that I have to eat a donut whenever I want, or I value the freedom to eat a big meal whenever I want, or whatever the thing was. And the guy said to him, okay, I hear you, that's fine. He said, but do you also want the freedom to not eat the donut? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So this is the kind of thing that we're doing at the moment. We do have to start drinking a smoothie. And of course my Slimming World rule is going, oh my God, you can't have smoothies. Smoothies are dreadful. My kind of glucose goddess thing is going, no, you can't. My what would you call it? Sort of greedy voice is saying, well, that's not going to fill you up. You need more than that. So there's all these things that are coming to the forefront, and I'm observing them, and I'm going to make the smoothie exactly as they say. It's mainly vegetables, to be fair, so it's probably going to be disgusting, but again, I'm going to be open-minded and I'm going to try it, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water, which again I thought I was really good at, and I've had to sort of not force myself, but again observe how much I actually drink as opposed to how much I think I drink. It's very different. So yeah, it's all going well. We are going to go shopping later because I need to buy lots of green things to blend up in my smoothie, and I'm going to go and drink a peppermint tea now, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. I was going to do like a separate vlog for the food stuff, but actually I think I'll just include it in this, so because it is part of my life at the moment, and I think it's going to be really interesting, and it's interesting to kind of talk about it as I go along rather than all at the end of the week. So I'll chat about it as and when. We've been and done a little top-up shop in Mercadal. I've got some tomatoes, some oranges, some pears, an avocado, bananas, some cherry tomatoes, couple of kiwis, a big bag of spinach, apples, cucumber, and some of these flatbreads because it's too hot and I haven't fed my sourdough starter, so I can't make them. How lazy. And then I've prepped those bits of veg there, and I'm going to add in some chicken, some like Greek sort of seasoning, and that's will go on top of the flatbreads for our dinner tonight. swimming time now. It's going to be freezing. Good morning, it's Saturday. We're outside drinking our tea and Martin's got coffee. It's a gorgeous morning, isn't it?
No, I hate this weather.
I think it's going to be really hot today.
I've got to go and get a hat already.
Yeah, I've got my hat on, as you can see. We're going to head off to Antigua this morning, because, well, not just yet, because there's a craft fair. I think it goes for 4 days or 3 days. Yeah, we went last year. It was really good. I literally can't see because the sun is in my eyes. But I'm just going to sit here, drink my tea and have a look through this cookbook, which my friend lent me. And then I'm going to go and tend to my plants. And then I'm going to drink my green concoction. So I'll let you know what I think of that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure about it. I'm not really a smoothie kind of a person. As I said yesterday, I think it's because of the whole sort of slimming world thing where anything blended was an absolute no-no. And also, I don't know if it's going to fill me up. And they did say for this week we could eat our normal breakfast as well, but there's an awful lot of food in this smoothie, so I don't know. I need to be open-minded about it. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think of it. I'm just going to water my plants. I can't decide whether I'm going to garden this afternoon or do some craft. Not sure. I'll see how I feel later. Anyway, I'm going to water everything, which I do every morning, and then it will be time for breakfast and to get ready and go to the craft fair. I watered all of my plants, as I said I do every morning, and then I had my breakfast. So I had fruit and then the green smoothie, which I quite enjoyed actually. It was nice. And then we headed off to Antigua. We've made it to Antigua and we're going to walk over to the square and see what's occurring. That thing that I had for breakfast was actually quite nice. It took me ages to drink it though, didn't it?
Yeah, I had 10 minutes piece.
You almost still have to slightly chew it. I'm not a lover in the past of smoothies. I don't know, the texture is a little bit, but I didn't mind that one and I feel quite energized now. So yeah, I'm kind of hopeful, and I've got tons of it in the fridge, so I'll definitely be carrying on with that. Let's see how full it keeps me for how long. And actually, I think you are supposed to also have like proper food after it when you get hungry, but because with this thing, unlike any other diet that I've ever been on, it doesn't ask you to change things straight away. You have to, they're kind of drip feeding us. So like I have to eat normally for the rest of the day, and I have to, if I want to, eat kind of rubbishy things. So it's really weird. I was just saying to Martin, years ago we gave up smoking and we had to keep smoking whilst we were taking this medication, which I think is now banned, isn't it?
I think so. But it worked.
It worked, but it did something to our brains, which I think this is doing without the aid of medication, by a sort of CBT type thing, and like I said before, just observing. But anyway, it's interesting, and yeah, we're going to go and look at the market now. I like that market. I did buy one thing, which is a kind of a little drink, like a cordial, and I shall enjoy that with the hot water instead of having squash, which for some reason I've got back into. We're home. It is really worth a visit, that market, if you're ever here when it's on. The sun is on me, sorry about the shadow. And that thing kept me full till probably about 12:30, 1:45, which is really good actually. And do you know what? I felt really energised all morning, so I'm quite excited to keep trying it. Right, I'm going to go get on with my gardening. I'm going to end the vlog and get it uploaded so that you can watch it tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Let me know how you are in the comments. Take care. Bye.